using right now. This is the best. The back of it says it's a styling spray that adds the right amount of texture, volume, and shine to any hair type. Hair looks naturally radiant almost instantly. Spray on towel-dried hair or dry hair and style. So this is the best. You shake it up because why not? And I kind of grab the waves and I spray down here first. Now I do it up here at the root. I stay away from my part, personal preference, but whatever I can do to really get that style longevity, I'm all about it. And I'm just going to kind of toss the strands around. Now, I didn't do this until it was cool to the touch, okay? We talked about that. It's just so important that you wait until the strands are totally set, okay? Now, the first thing I do is I use my fingertips. That's where I get most of my movement, and I break it up, and I do it right up here. Go like that. Now, I didn't use too much product where my hands feel any kind of wetness at all. It's nothing. I don't feel it at all. Now I'm using my pinkies gently to kind of break that up. Go underneath. Get those top sections. And if you used any other hairspray, you might be having snarls, you might be having all sorts of issues trying to break it up. But I'm telling you, this makes such a difference to have a hairspray that's workable. You're not going to get any little residue. Okay. I have shine, I have texture. I feel like I am ready to go, but there's more. So what I want you to see now is what I'm seeing is I'm still seeing a little bit too ringlety, and I don't feel like that's very modern. Like, I definitely want to take it to make it look a little bit more like I didn't just do my hair. It was kind of a little bit more like I woke up like this. So this is totally okay with me. But what I like to do to break it up even more is, because I was doing vertical sections, I find that if I take my finger and do a horizontal slice and then kind of work my hands through it, I kind of break up those sections that I put in there when I was doing my iron work. Okay. And it kind of just destroys any of that sectioning lines that I really don't want to see, because you end up with like these kind of ribbons, especially if you have highlights, they're going to be extra visible. So by taking horizontal sections with your finger and making sure you've used a flexible working spray like R+Co's Outer Space, you'll be able to break them up. You didn't just remove all the texture, you just kind of broke up some of those ringlets. So then I'm going to use my flat iron and show you. I like that this kind of modernizes it. And all of R+Co's products have everything I need in here to make sure I can switch it up and really kind of run my fingers through it. And look at this. Look how much movement. Even though I've used hairspray, even though this is day 2 hair, I have volume, it's touchable, it smells great. Can't go wrong. Okay, so now let's say it's day 3 hair. So tomorrow I want to be able to wake up and go. I don't want to spend forever doing my hair. The way that I'll prep it is, my little favorite trick is, rather than waking up and spending a ton of time with dry shampoo, I like to sleep with dry shampoo. So you've heard of people baking, where they take a loose powder and, they apply it here, they let it sit for 2 to 5 minutes, and then they kind of buff it in. My favorite thing to do is to do that same technique, but with dry shampoo. So I have 2 favorite dry shampoos that are all on sale today through Verishop. So the first one I'm going to talk to you about is